Oh, guess I should actually add myself to the fucking stream. That would be smart. I was just talking to myself. Forgot to actually go in there. What's going on, everybody? Good to see everyone here. I was a little late. I took a nap today, so I was a little late getting to this shit. I see a bunch of people in chat already. Let's say hi. There's Mara. She says first. Yes, first, Mara. I'll probably toss a link out to you at some point after I go for a little while by myself. I'm kind of digging the solo streams, at least for a little while. Here we go. All right, let's see here. So we've got Adam was second. That's right. Blue-eyed Scorpio was waiting for a female, so I could say ladies first and score pussy points. I don't think that works very well. I see Broba Fett in the house. I see Runner Studios in the house. I see Ruthie in the house too. Says, I'll see you tonight on Gaming with Geeks. It's actually going to be on Geeks and Gamers, the big channel, Ruthie. So that should be fun. Ryan needs to shave. Yeah, I fucking do. I'm shaving tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's definitely, I need to fucking trim it up here. It's getting dumb. Let's see. Anthony James, new sub here. It's good to sub to a man's man. Well, thank you, Anthony. Appreciate that, buddy. Welcome. I see Josue Viega here. What's up, buddy? I see Garth is here. Bone is here. Benzo saying hi to his mod partner in the chat because Steph is here. Benzo and Steph always doing awesome work for me in the mod section. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to be a mod, especially on this channel, depending on who comes in. I saw that Revenant Malik thumbnail. Yes, there's a Revenant Malik thumbnail because there's another crazy Star Wars rumor that I want to talk about at some point that I think is BS, but we're going to talk about it. Fuck Naughty Dog. That's right, Trey. Fuck Naughty Dog. Where's my sweatshirt? Here's my sweatshirt. It's so fucking hot. I cannot wear it, though. I cannot wear it. There's the fuck Naughty Dog merch. I saw somebody talking about it earlier. Fuck Naughty Dog. Fuck Neil Druckmann. Fuck The Last of Us Part 2. If you liked it, I'm happy you liked it. We're going to dig into a little bit of the reviews about The Last of Us Part 2 because there was a couple videos out there about all these fake positive reviews, and although there are definitely fake positive and fake negative reviews, we know that. We've said that from the very fucking beginning. What happened yesterday was a mistake, a bad data collection error, and I wanted to clarify that. I made a video about it, but I wanted to talk a little more about it today and why it's so important that just because something, seems to align with what we believe and what we're trying to figure out doesn't necessarily mean it's true, and it's easy to jump the gun. So I kind of wanted to look into that because we want to be as accurate as possible here. That's what we always want to do. I saw a super chat from fucking what's his name? Where is it? Fat Steven Seagal Batman for $2. Sad news, my waistline is under siege. Yo, I hear that, bro. This quarantine life ain't no good. What? You guys know Abby has armpit hair. I mean, everybody does if they don't shave it, but I guess I didn't pay attention to that. Brian's here. Hello, Brian. Steph says we have a gold 5 new channel members. Thank you for putting that out there, Steph. Appreciate that. Baby boy Ryan growing his facial hair for Papa Gary. It's spelled weird. It's like, that's a weird way to spell Gary. No, I cannot have a beard like Gary. Benzo in the chat says, in case the main channel goes down, subscribe to RK Outpost Live. We are just a couple subscribers away from 1,000 over there, actually, which is pretty cool. Senate, do you have a weight set at home? If so, use it. I don't. I actually, so when I moved out to California, I got rid of a bunch of my stuff. I got rid of a bunch of my stuff that I had. A bunch of my fitness equipment, had a bench, had some weights, had a lot of good stuff. And I sold that because I didn't want to move it across the country. And I knew I was going to have a gym right outside my house here. And fucking course, the shit comes. Now, it has recently opened up. They're very limited, though, to how many people can go a day. So I can't go as much as I would want to. Not quite as much. Allie says, hey, Ryan, fuck Naughty Dog. What's up, chat? What's up, Allie? Arash Wafa is here. Hello. I give The Last of Us 2 10 out of 10 potatoes. Bone. What? Bone. And I see my man, Drunk 3PO, in the chat saying, my dude. What's up, Jay? I don't know what you're doing today if you're out doing shit, but I'll toss a link in the group chat in a little bit here after we go through some stuff. Good to see you, buddy. Dark Side Droids, my gym is still closed here. Brutal. Yeah. It was garbage for 2 or 3 months. It was awful. I see Nissa is here. What's up, Nissa? Boone is on crazy shit. Intoxicated 3PO. Well, fucking Drunk is home and naked. You gonna come on stream naked? You gonna do it? Be nice. Runner says, great panel yesterday, Ryan. Well, thank you, Runner. For the what I do, if you guys missed it yesterday, once a month, I do a stream with all of my like the top tier patrons and / top tier channel members. And it's really an opportunity for them to come on and get themselves exposure to different people, have an awesome discussion with me. And we had 10 people on at one time on the stream. I think that's a little much. We tested Streamlabs limits or StreamYard's limits. I think that's a little much, but it was a good discussion, good experience. Had some awesome people on there. Hopefully got them a couple subs along the way. So it was really cool. And I see a super sticker from another super dude, Raging Rhino, Australian 799. It's a little hippopotamus that's going like this, and it's saying hype. So thank you, Raging Rhino. Appreciate the super sticker, brother. Raging Rhino does a show. Called the Raging Geek Jedi Show. It's with Raging Rhino, Geek Blend, and Lost Jedi. All three are pages of mine. All three are awesome dudes with awesome channels. Last Jedi typically does more shit on other people's channels than his own. But you should definitely check out all of them because all of them are awesome. And all of them deserve more subscribers, in fact. Ryan for President 2020. I don't think I'm old enough. I think you have to be 35. I think you have to be 35. I'm not 35. How old do you guys think I am? Put it in the chat. How old am I? I want to hear your guesses. RK, never bend the knee, would give him more respect. Yeah, I won't bend it. I don't have nothing to bend the knee for. Anita was the reason this game was ruined. I actually want to talk about that. I want to talk about that after I go through some of these guesses. Holy shit. We got 31, 31, 29, 31, 31, 69, 32, 20, fuck no, 33, 29, 33, 28, 28, under 25, no. Let's see. I am 31. 31. As Mara just put in chat, I am 31. So I'm not under 25. I'm not 69. Some good guesses, though. Some good guesses, guys. Spicy Chicken says 23 to 25. I wish. I would love to be 25 again. Hisham Tactical says, Anita was the reason this game is ruined. Well, I will say this. This is what I'll say. I think that that's what a lot of the narrative out there is about this game. I think that we played those clips like right away of Neil Druckmann talking about how he was inspired by Anita. But you have to remember what that conference was about when he said that. That was after The Last of Us The Last of Us had come out. He was talking about him making The Last of Us, him talking about Ellie and why he created Ellie the way he did, you know? So he was already indoctrinated. Like, Anita was already in his thought process. Now, what happens with Neil Druckmann after that point? After that point, you know, he has a very highly successful game that him and Bruce Straley worked on. He gains a little more power. He gets a little more of an ego. More people know who he is. Amy Hennig ends up being removed from the Uncharted franchise, and Bruce Straley and Neil Druckmann, the two guys who just had a great successful game in The Last of Us, get a little more power and take over the Uncharted franchise. What happens after that? Uncharted 4 is successful sales-wise, turned a couple people off, especially some diehard fans of the game. Didn't necessarily like some of the choices they made. Didn't like some characters that seemed shoehorned in there, but whatever. It's done. They move on. Neil Druckmann gets complete control of The Last of Us Part 2. Bruce Straley no longer part of the team. I'm not sure what Bruce Straley's up to, but I know he's not working on The Last of Us Part 2. So Neil Druckmann he's the vice president of the company with essentially full control over his game. He can be exactly what he wants. He can be exactly the fucking person that he has always wanted to be in the game that he has always wanted to make. And that's what we got in The Last of Us 2. And, you know, I don't think it was like Anita got in his head in 2016 or anything like that. This is always the person Neil Druckmann was from the moment he, you know, watched those Anita Feminist Frequency videos and got into the industry. At least in my opinion. At least in my opinion. Let me scroll up through the chat, see if I missed anything. You don't sound convinced you're 31. Well, I forgot for a second. I didn't know if I was 30 or 31. So I had to do the math. Once you get past 30, it doesn't fucking matter, guys. Once you get past 30, it's whatever. Fuck Naughty Dog from K-Mac Legends. Yeah, fuck Naughty Dog. Fuck Naughty Dog. All right. The Google moderator team. What did you say? Wonder what John Martino said, that he got it deleted from the moderator team. I didn't even see it pop into Streamlabs. I don't know. Fat Steven Seagal Batman for $2 Canadian. I put out a missing ad for Ellie's fingers. You know, there's something interesting about that. There's something interesting about that. A lot of people saying, you know, since Ellie is infected, you know, Ellie's infected, she's just immune. So with Ellie being infected and Abby biting her fingers off and getting blood in her mouth, is Abby infected? Maybe she just dies. Did I see the assassin? Oh, I see Shellback in the chat. What's up, Shellback? Good to see you, buddy. I'm doing fantastic. Shellback, something that you would probably be interested in out here in San Diego. There's currently a ship on fire right now. It's all over the news, and it's all over the internet right now, actually, the Bonhomme Richard. So I don't want to go into too many details, but it is burning, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You feel attacked. Why? Ryan, did you see the Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay? I hate this game already. I did, Master John. I saw it. I should have probably made a video for Gaming with Geeks, but I was so fucking tired. I couldn't. So we saw the leaked gameplay a couple of days ago. We all knew this is basically going to be Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There are some new different things with it. I do like that we are getting back to a hood. We're getting back to stealth in crowds. We're getting back to that kind of thing. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Assassin's Creed Odyssey sold like 15, 18 million copies worldwide. You know, sold a lot, sold a shit ton. So as much as some of the hardcore Assassin's Creed fan base may want to get back to the traditional stealth, you know, they're not going to move away from this, you know, Witcher 3 Light type of narrative, type of gameplay, because it's simply successful right now. So why would you move away from it? I do think they're going to try to reward some fans with a little more stealth aspects. So, yeah. There's Shellback in the chat saying, what does that say? Yeah, I saw that. Prayers out to my Navy brothers and sisters on board. Yeah, absolutely. As far as I know, everyone's okay. I'll say that. But not going to know until they're able to get back in there. Donnie Punk says, fuck fucking Naughty Dog, all those and the evil corp called Sony. That's right. What the fuck did you say about, what did Fat Steven Seagal say about my fucking V-neck? Where's he at? Something about here. His V-neck looks like Pac-Man sideways trying to eat his head. Fuck. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Thank you, Fat Steven Seagal, Batman. Uncharted 5, Drake's transition is something I've heard, maybe. That's what a lot of people are suggesting. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at these reviews, because I want to clarify a couple things and why some people got fooled, and why, if you're someone that doesn't want to get fooled, how easy it is to not be. Eric Maldonado Jr. is here. Hey, Ryan, how's it going with your day? I'm going pretty good. Or it's going pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. All right. Now, I want to share with you some data, right? So this is data that's been scraped from Metacritic. So Metacritic has all their reviews. There's several different Chrome extensions and things like that, if you use Chrome or whatever you use, that can pull some of the data off of a website for whether it be Rotten Tomatoes, Metacritic, whatever. These were the last 1,000 like positive reviews from Metacritic, or they were 1,000 positive reviews from Metacritic. Most of them had been, on like July 8th or July 9th. When you go through it, this is sorted right now by, this is sorted at the top by alphabetically here by all. So that's why you see all the A's right here. Now you can see a lot of similar verbiage is used. A true masterpiece, a true masterpiece. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Amazing game, a true masterpiece. Amazing game, ignore the trolls. Amazing game, must play. Amazing game, graphics. Amazing game, in my opinion, right? Now, some of this, all these little keywords, it is a little suspicious, but there's also 120,000 reviews on this. So people are going to be saying the same thing often, or start it the same way. But what got a lot of people talking yesterday was when we go all the way down here and look at these ones that were pulled out of it. Man, oh man, what a roller coaster of emotions this game has been. Not just because of the story, but blah, 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 blah. The next one, man, oh man, what a roller coaster of emotions. Next one, man, oh man, what a roller coaster of emotions. Same thing, all the way down. For fucking 400 reviews, they all had this same verbiage on there, right? So a lot of people took that and ran with it and said, look, there are fake Metacritic reviews. We've proven it, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to believe that too, right? Because I fucking wanted to believe that. But you have to do your research. So it's really easy to do because it has the link to their user profile right here. So what we did, by we, I just mean me. I'm using the royal we. All right, let's go to this guy. This is his review. And you can see, man, oh man, what a roller coaster of emotions this game has been. Not just because of the story, but also because of gameplay, right? That is that review. I said, okay, well, it looks like it makes sense. Looks like it makes sense. But then I went to the next one. What does the next one say? The next one, JPen, right score, but not that same verbiage, right? Doesn't make any sense. I'm like, oh shit, well, maybe that's just a problem. Maybe it's just like one thing. Maybe that's one thing that's wrong. Go back. But unfortunately, as you go down this list, you can see that none of the rest of these have this verbiage. None of them have this repeated review. And so talking with the person who initially scraped this data, we realized that there was a problem with it. It was just a fucking problem, just like computers have all the time, where just the data got fucking corrupted in some way. You know, that's all that happened, because none of these have the verbiage that we thought it did. But unfortunately, some people didn't check the data. Some people just went with it and had to, retract their statements, which I do commend anyone that ran with this and then retracted it, because this is something that, not everybody does. This is something not everybody does. This is something that a lot of the fucking mainstream media doesn't do, whether because they're too fucking, whether they're too proud, they're too stubborn, they're too scared to just say they were wrong. I don't know. I don't know why the mainstream media does what they fucking do. I see Will in the chat. Will, who's going to get a signed copy of John Cleese's book. What's up, Will? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. But there is no doubt, and I mean, let's just be honest. Let's go to The Last of Us Part 2. Let's go to The Last of Us Part 2. 123,000 fucking ratings. 123,000. 60,000 positive now. 57,000 negative. Now, if you want to talk about people encouraging people to review bomb, hold on. Cortana says the data may have been initially compromised, but after pulling the data again, it's still true, but not to the extent thought. No, that's just simply not true. I know that's what some people are saying. That's simply not true. Like I said, if you go through like 50 or 60,000 reviews, you can find a couple instances of the same things being used. Like when I say a couple, I mean like, 2 or 3, not hundreds. Right. So I guess not to the extent thought that's technically true, but I think that's not necessarily a very good way to explain it, in my opinion. Because bottom line, that data is not good at all. Like nobody should have used it. If you had just done a little research, you would have realized that. That's all right. Ryan didn't see you. I see you, Rennie. Hello. Despite what Steven Seagal says, you don't need to wear a V-neck. Or you don't need to say anything about V-necks for me to see you. Steph, just putting all this stuff in there. Thank you so much, Steph. Appreciate you. All right. Now, I got a little fucking distracted. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Let me stop sharing for a second. Because I have an email that I need to pull up. I have some people emailing me a lot of shit lately. Let's see if I can find the one I'm looking for. This person did not want to... Here we go. I'll open all these. I'll put in more tabs, Dark Side Droids. I only need 4 more. Only 4 more. TLDR of the data analysis, if you toss out the 10s and 0s, the average rating between a 4 and a 5. Well, I know that. I actually was the first one, I think, to make a video about that Reddit post that person made, analyzing all the data. So yeah, I definitely agree. I think it averaged right around out to a 60 when he was doing it. Like I said, I would realistically give this game like a 4, something like that. I think 6 is reasonable. But definitely not a fucking 10, definitely not a fucking 0, but that's what the majority of the scores were. All right, here we go, guys. You want to talk about people encouraging review bombing. Encouraging review bombing. Let's see. Let's get this to a 5 to scare gamers, right? People encouraging people to go and positively review bomb Last of Us 2. What about this? We're in the yellow. Gamers are spooked. And this is on Gaming Circle Jerk, which is a really big fucking Reddit, right? Really big Reddit, 366,000 reviews. What about this one? I want 5.5 by the end of the week, boys. The gamers aren't scared enough. Now, this was removed from, I don't know why this was removed. I don't know what they put in there, but it was just a screenshot of the Metacritic score. More green than red. Upvote to scare are The Last of Us 2, right? People actively encouraging others to go positively review bomb, right? Now, you going to see anything? Are you going to see anything? You going to see anything from the Paul Tassies of the world about people positively review bombing this game? Are you going to see anything from all the rest of the people in the mainstream media positively review bombing these games? No, you're not. You're not going to see anything from them. Why? They're not going to call out a Reddit telling people to go review bomb a game to give it a positive score, because that fits the narrative that they want to present. Bottom fucking line. You're shaking in your boots. I hope not. To scare gamers. Gamers just aren't going to buy the next Last of Us game or watch the TV show. That is the thing. That is the thing that somebody pointed out. Let's talk about fucking Neil Cuckman for a second. I got a tab open of him already, Dark Side Droids. I thought only sunlight scares gamers, says Fat Steven Seagal Batman. No, I mean, sunlight doesn't scare me. I'm not really much of a gamer, though, I suppose. I'm kind of shitty. But no, sunlight scares Corona, I think. Sunlight scares Corona. It is fucking so goddamn hot in my house right now, guys. It's like 83 degrees. I want to turn the air on so bad. All right. Look, there's Steph's tweet. Neil Druckmann at it again, right? Neil Druckmann is trying to tell us all that, oh, yeah, I think it's funny, guys. It's funny. Look, I'm making fun of myself. It's a meme with this fake Reddit post that somebody put in The Last of Us, basically making fun of people that have criticisms of this game. Anyone else put off by the heterosexual agenda in this game? So Neil Cuckman's trying to tell everybody that he feels very confident. You know, he's not worried. He's not upset about this at all. He's laughing about it, guys. Oh, Buddy Lord for $5. Hey, man, just want to say thanks for promoting Sins of the Fae, my graphic novel, and I hope you dig the shirt. Oh, yeah, and fuck Naughty Dog. I cannot wait to get the shirt, buddy. I'm really excited for that. I know that Buddy and Xevious are doing some awesome fucking work on there. So for sure, check out Sins of the Fae on Indiegogo. We pimped it last night on the Patreon stream. So absolutely my pleasure, man. And thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, Steph says, ha, that's me. This is you. Steph says, you looking for attention? Damn, he fishes harder than drunk 3PO. What's Jay doing today? Let's see what Jay's up to. He got a special shout out by the donkey. That's cool. I want to find here. You guys want to see how good RK Outpost merch looks? Look at that. My man, drunk 3PO. You know what? Let's just fucking get the whole gang in here. Let's fucking do it. I'm lonely. Been going 30 minutes by myself. Marsupial, you have made 35 videos complaining. No, it's closer to 50. Get your facts right, dumbass. Let me get the whole crew in here. Where am I looking for? Here it is. If you guys want, ouch, yeah. Stop trying to steal 3PO from John, Ryan. What can I say? What can I say? He's gone. He's mine now. Drunk 3PO is mine. I have him. Nothing anybody can do about it. Every time Ryan complains, Aurelo gets indigestion. Says Fat Steven Seagal Batman. That's pretty good. There's never enough videos for this topic. Listen, when people stop watching, something, it typically stops getting made, right? Yet there's still people clicking on streams to come in and say you should stop doing this. Don't fucking click on it. You know what I mean? Like there's people, I say a lot of people, most of my videos are like 97, 98% like ratio. If they get shared on some shit tier fucking Reddit like The Last of Us or Gaming Circle Jerk or wherever else these fools hang out, sometimes it gets a couple more downvotes, but not too many. But people are clicking it because that's what they want to see. So I don't care what a couple retards are worried about me making too many videos. What is the appropriate number of videos to make on this topic? Please fucking enlighten me. Anonymous person with no subscribers, please fucking enlighten me. But we have a guest. Mara, how are you?
Well, as far as the number of videos, as long as Naughty Dog is the gift that keeps on giving to us YouTubers, I'm going to make as many damn videos as I want, as long as they're in the news.
Yeah, it's relevant. And like bottom line, if no one's interested, then no one will click or they'll stop watching or whatever. But that's simply not the case. You're right. I should have known. 69 is the appropriate amount of vids. So thank you, Darth Megatron. How could I have been so silly? Thanks for clarifying that for all of us. I see, I guess I don't know when that was either. I see McKinney90 in chat. I don't know when that was, but I just saw it pass. But what's up, McKinney90? Good to see you, buddy. So how are you doing today, Mara?
Not too bad. They kind of resumed this D&D session where Stieg is DM. So I basically did a session with Miss, Teresa, Nina, and Tom as a character as well, but he couldn't join us. So
that's awesome. Now, tell me about the orcs in this game.
Well, I mean, they're going to be racist characters as hell. I mean, I'm pretty sure Stieg is going to make absolutely sure of that. But we haven't encountered any orcs yet. It's basically just been a small quest, getting the bearings of like the village we're in, sort of a situation, and figuring out all the quests that need to be done.
Nice. I remember you talked a little last night. I don't think you're anyone I was on, but you had the article up still about them basically bending the knee and saying they're going to include like.
That was World of Warcraft. They're basically like following the line that Dungeons and Dragons was doing, and they were adding a transgender character and a gay pirate couple because Lord knows we need that in World of Warcraft.
I do think that the entire list of playable characters in WoW. I think that everyone was like, "Where are the gay pirates?"
I know I was wondering that, and I don't even play World of Warcraft.
Joshua Sam for 99 cents. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that, buddy. See Second Street Marvel. What's up, Second Street? Let's see. If you encounter orcs, be sure not to offend them or harm that. That's racist. Yeah, if you encounter any orcs, just let them kill you. Evidently.
My character speaks Orcish, so I'll be able to at least understand them before I insult them and then kill them.
Gay pirates, yo ho ho. That's right, Nadine. Caldwin for a $9.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Caldwin doesn't say anything, but it's very appreciated. Thank you. Right. So I don't know if you were. I think you were probably watching most of the time. Going over like the reviews that a couple of people made videos about yesterday, and how how easy it can be to get caught up in the data that's not quite right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I really didn't pay too much attention to that because most of the day yesterday I was out visiting family. But on the one hand, I wouldn't be surprised if there are fake reviews really on either end of the spectrum, pretty much, because you're going to have bots, you're going to have people coming in spamming either end to either push the score down or push it back, push it up. But at the same time, it's like, having as my career in the Air Force, I'm used to dealing with corrupted data, pretty much. So that happens.
Yeah, and let's use a little example here. A great game that sold a lot of copies. It sold more copies than has been sold of Last of Us to this point, for sure. God of War. God of War, 9.1, really good user score, 14,000 ratings. This was released 2 years ago. There is, man, where's that? Here, 123,000, almost 10 times the fucking ratings for this game that's only been out a couple weeks. So 100%, there are people that are going here specifically to leave a review. The vast majority of not the vast, right around 60% of the reviews are either 10s or 0s.
Yeah.
This game's, I would say for most people, this game's not a 10 and this is not a fucking 0. So there is definitely a lot of passion on both sides. People that hate this fucking game, people that want to love this game. There's fake reviews, we know that. But as far as these bot reviews, these reviews being exactly the same, those are the ones that are definitely in question. And those are the ones that some people didn't fact check. So, but that's all right.
I would say that 5.4, it's like I've said before, I think that's where even taking out the fake, any fake reviews, any of those review bombing on either end of the spectrum, I think it would be around a 5 game from everyone that I've seen review it. Who's at least given it a fair shake in terms of gameplay and everything. Always says it's either a 5 or 6 to them. That seems to be where they end up whenever they're giving a score.
You get Schnick. The only 10 was Abby's chest. I think her arms were.
Yeah, there was no chest there, at least that I remember from the leaked images.
Yeah. From the sex scene, it's not much there.
No,
but hey, she got plowed. She used what she could. She got plowed, so good for her.
Yeah, and I still love the people that were imagine if this were a heterosexual relationship or something like that, for the leaked scene, you all wouldn't be complaining, sort of a situation. And we're it is heterosexual. He's a woman.
How dare you assume that she's getting plowed in the ass? Oh my God. Yeah. Her arms go on for days. Abby does lift. Oh, I actually saw a female bodybuilder who broke down why it wasn't realistic for Abby to be like that. So they actually show her workout regimen up on the wall on a piece of paper, and she only lifts once a week. And then she does cardio and yoga on other days. There's just no way in the fucking apocalypse that you're lifting once a week, doing yoga and cardio and looking like her. And that's what the bodybuilder was breaking down as well. Also talked about diet and things like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, the only way that she would have been able to maintain that is not just with the workout, but the amount of protein she would have had to consume, which means that she was basically stealing meals from other people to bulk up to that size.
Maybe that is the case. Maybe she was stealing from other people. Speaking of people who are bulking, right? People who are in the gym, fucking just eating steaks raw to get that fucking protein so they can look badass. We've got Drunk 3PO here. What's up, Jay?
What's going on, man?
You said you were naked. You lied.
What?
Or was that my stream or was that a stream yesterday where you said you were home naked?
That was 30 minutes ago today.
I put some clothes on.
He only has underwear on, I guarantee you that.
All right.
Is that true?
It was hot here, man. It's freaking hot. It's hot as balls over here.
It's really hot outside, and I don't run the air, so it's like 83 in the house right now. It's fucking brutal.
You don't run the air?
No, it's too expensive, dude. It's too expensive. It's so the first. I think I've told the story a couple times. I'm used to keeping the fucking air on all the time, and when I lived in places like Virginia and South Carolina, Indiana, it didn't really matter. When I came out here, the electricity in fucking San Diego, probably in anywhere in Southern California, is fucking insane. So I just let the air run like a normal fucking person, kept it at like around 74 in the summer. And my first electric bill out here was over $700, almost $800.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck that. I said, fuck that shit. I'm never going to I'm never going to run the air again. So we haven't ran the air since. The electric bill's been manageable. But yeah, it's just part of living out here, man. But get used to it. You get used to living in your own sweat all the time. Fuck that. Fuck.
I was at Animal Kingdom because it just opened. You would have loved it. You know why?
Because nobody's there.
There was like 10 people there.
I know.
There was no lines. There was no nothing. But it was like 104. It's freaking hot. So
like, this is the perfect fucking time if you're someone that wants to go to a theme park. I think at least. Like I have no desire to. I did go to the zoo the other day. With my kids, and that was at San Diego.
Oh.
So I went to the zoo the other day because it's opened up. They don't even make the animals wear masks or anything. It's awesome. But like all the animals were so fucking chill because there's barely any people there. So they were just like out and about doing shit. They didn't care. It wasn't like, the big cats I feel like are always hiding or like in the back prowling around. They were just chilling out. So they don't give a shit.
Look at
that ain't I don't know. I'm not there very often, so I can't quite tell. I couldn't. You have to ask Jay. Jay's the expert.
There's definitely a mixed bag. There's definitely these Disney girls that go there that really dress. They dress really trashy, but they dress trashy Disney. And it's funny. So, like their ass is hanging out, and but they have like Mickey's like stuff, like I don't know, like either bedazzled or ironed on patch right on their ass. So, and they just flock there, man. They just flock there. It's crazy. I'm eating an apple. Sorry, man. I just got home.
That's all right. Nadine says, I'd love to leave California. Yeah, me too. I'm not staying here too much longer, but I just got to be here for work. Jay has an awesome tan going on. Look at that tan he's got.
In Florida. I got a farmer's tan.
That's what there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, the farmer's tan.
Terrible.
Yep. Oh, there it is.
I get that. Hold on. I think I've got it in a picture. One of my profile pictures. Hold on. Where is it? Avatar. Oh, I could do the Alex Jones one. Alex Jones before and after. But no, here, let's see. This one. Here, I've got a kind of a farmer's tan going on in this one.
Yeah.
Because it was at a time where I was like going to a lot of fucking baseball games and wearing like jerseys and shirts. So I feel you. I feel the pain of the farmer's tan, Jay. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I was with Jeremy was in town, and I got to see him in shorts. That was really weird. So
that is weird. He doesn't often do that. It must have been really fucking hot for Jeremy to show his legs.
He was hot. I mean, he was like even. He likes to wear long sleeve shirts, even when it's like 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah,
this time he did
insane.
it. That was just fun. Dude, he's an Alabama hick, and that's how he dresses, man. That's just how it is. So that's just how he dresses all the time. So it's just, but he never went to Harry Potter World, like never went. So my buddy that works there, like hooked him up, and how he's hooked all of us up with tickets. And yeah, he had a fun time.
That's awesome.
He had a fun time. I've never seen him like that giddy before, which is kind of weird. So
he was actually excited about something.
Well, the thing was, so the Hagrid roller coaster ride's like probably one of the best roller coaster rides like in America. One, not saying it is the best, but so don't crucify me, people in the chat. But it's so it kept raining really bad, so he couldn't get on it. So finally, like, we were just like sitting there in the rain, and they were like, all right, y'all can get in line. So we got in line. We got in line and walked all the way on the ride, got on the ride. And then right when the ride started, it started like monsooning, like raining. But the ride had already started, so they had to finish it. And then once we got off the ride, they shut it down for the day. So he was just like all like, I got to ride the ride, the only one that got to ride the ride. You know what I mean? Like he was all like he was like all happy about that he was able to get that accomplished.
The old conservation of happiness. Like
he is so happy that he took me out to dinner and bought me some shrimp at Bubblegum Shrimp Factory.
There you go. That's
of all places, but yeah.
See, now you know that Jeremy's bribing Jay with Bubblegum Shrimp.
Yeah.
Jay keeps all his secrets for Bubblegum Shrimp.
You know, the movie theaters have opened here too. I don't know what's going on with Florida, but you got half the people saying we've got more cases than anybody in the world. And you got Florida still like, well, we're going to open everything up. So like we went to the movies. We went to the movies and saw Empire Strikes Back with Jeremy and Tugs. And
was it special edition? Was it the special edition?
I don't know because like I think it was
probably,
but like right when Luke shows up to face his dad. Oh, spoiler, sorry. Right when Luke showed up to face his dad, the freaking fire alarm goes off, right? And this guy comes in a panic. Everyone's got to get out of the theater. Everyone's got to get out of the theater. And like, so you hear the fire alarm. They're like, we're going to pause. And then this lady shows up. The manager's like, we're going to pause the film, everyone. And then, granted, there's 4 people, me, Jeremy, and Tugs, and maybe 2 other people. We're going to pause the film, everyone, so we'll let you back in once we find out what happened, right? So we go outside. It's freaking monsoon, and it's raining bad, so we're stuck in this little corner. And then they come back, and they're like, we can't start the movie over because there's like 300 people waiting to get in the movie theater. Like people want to go, they want to get out of their house. You know what I mean?
That's insane.
So they were like all lined up to go see Empire Strikes Back and Jaws that was playing. Those 2 movies were the only 2 things that are playing. So they're like lined up. And so they gave us free tickets like when he comes back, I guess. I mean, so we got all the way up to like
it's not like there
and like that's freaking part of the movie, you know, and it's like fire alarm, and they didn't tell us what happened. I think the rumor was like some kid like lit up a cigarette in one of the other theaters.
Oh, the people that they were complaining about for the Joker movie. Remember those people got arrested? They were worried they were going to shoot the place up. They're actually just smoking. Yeah. I get Fat Steven Seagal Batman for $2 Canadian says, I went to the zoo also. Turned out to be a Walmart. And that ain't a fucking lie.
Yeah.
That ain't a fucking lie. And then we've got a $1.49 super sticker from Sporking News Podcast. It is a mustache. It is a mustache. Thank you, Sporking. I was on Sporking's show yesterday. That was a lot of fun. So definitely check out Sporking News Podcast. Throw him a sub, guys. He's couple months away from his year on YouTube. He's closing in on 1,000 subs, closing in on 4,000 watch hours. So make sure to go.
Nice job. You know what's funny? Ali asked me a question. No, I haven't seen Jaws yet, but I think I'm going to see it next week. But I'm going to go see it next week. But while we were at Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, no. When we were at Jeremy, like shows up and he's like, "Hey, I want to take y'all out someplace nice. Remember? He's like, meet me at this restaurant. And it was Applebee's. I was like, dude, we're in Orlando. There's like 1,000 restaurant opportunities to go to. And you pick out the chain one, the Applebee's. We go to Applebee's. And then Jeremy's on the phone. He hands me over the phone. And he's like, someone wants to say hi to you, Jay. And I was like, hello. And then I heard, hello. And I was like, who is this? It's Ryan. I'm sorry I'm not cursing at the present time, so you know it's me.
Yeah, well, I thought like he told you who it was, because I called Jeremy to talk about some shit, and he's like, "You want to talk to Jane Tuggs?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Hello. Hey, what's up? Hi. No idea who it was.
The thing is when he gets on the phone, like he gets up and he walks away. Like he'll look at us and go,
"Oh yeah."
You know, and then he just gets up and walks away. So I had no idea who he's on the phone with.
Nice. Well, Tuggs, speaking of Tuggs, that Tug Life is here for $1.99. Says, "Hey Ryan, I hope you have a good stream." Thank you, Tuggs. I think you're traveling right now, right? I think Tuggs is traveling right now. Maybe I'm wrong though, but I hope you have a good, safe trip, Tuggs. So thanks for being here. Ryan, not in rage mode. I didn't mean to click that. I don't want to say Jeremy's super awesome.
He's not. He's not as super as y'all think. He's actually quite boring.
Ryan, it was good to see you on Friday Night Tights. You need to be on more often. You know who needs to be on more often? This man right here needs to be on. But yeah, it's always fun.
I enjoy making fun of you when you're on. That's the best part of you being on Friday Night Tights.
Larry for $2 says, "What's that stuff on Ryan's face?" This fucking scruff right here. So you're talking about Larry. Shit that's probably not going to be here tomorrow. Gotta shave tomorrow. X-Ray Girl's here.
Hey.
Hello, X-Ray Girl. Good to see you. I wonder if X-Ray Girl's going to play with us tonight.
Are you excited for your big debut on the main channel?
I think we've played Mario Kart on there before. Like, this isn't like a new thing. But
I wish Tuggs would stop saying Jeremy's great. He's not great. Listen, there's a video. You got to pressure him. In the freaking Geeks and Gamers forum, you got to pressure him. We went on this roller coaster. He had his phone out. He was recording himself like selfie style, and his hat was like gone, and it was raining, and his hair was going all over the place. And he's like, "I don't think I'm gonna show anybody that video."
Dude, it needs to be that needs to be a member, a freaking Geeks and Gamers member exclusive video, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Tuggs for $1.99 says, "Yes, I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now. Jeremy is great." But you don't need to lie about him. X-Ray Girl saying that Mark is napping, so he's not sleeping. So there you go.
Mara's coughing over there.
Sorry.
Mara's got the COVID.
Yeah, I do.
I did find out that there's somebody in my office that has it. So for right now, I'm feeling fine. So I don't think I have it. But yeah, so that person's not going to be at work for the next couple of weeks. But because they actually have symptoms and shit. Anyway, so I did kind of want to talk about some other stuff other than The Last of Us Part 2 and Neil Druckmann, all these reviews. I think I'm going to have a video coming out probably tomorrow morning, looking in a little bit harder to some of the data, the actual data, not the faulty data that so many people have already made videos about. So that'll be good. But I wanted to talk about this Gotham TV series. It's not called Gotham, but it's basically fucking Gotham. I know, Jay, you've been busy as hell, so I'm not sure if you've heard about it. But there is on HBO Max, it got announced yesterday, Matt Reeves is going to be running a show that is a spinoff from The Batman, and it's going to follow the Gotham City Police Department. Kind of a surprise announcement that not many of us really saw coming. I'm looking for, oh, here it is. It's so hard to find everything. I have so many fucking tabs open. Here we go. Matt Reeves and Terrence Winter team for the Batman spin-off series on HBO Max. Let's see. Set in the universe that Reeves is creating for his Batman film, the Untitled series is meant to serve as a springboard for a new Batman universe across multiple platforms. Reeves says this is an amazing opportunity not only to expand the vision of the world I'm creating in the film, but to explore it in the kind of depth and detail that only long-form format can afford, and getting to work with the incredibly talented Terrence Winter, who has written so insightfully and powerfully about worlds of crime and corruption, is an absolute dream. So it's basically supposed to be a procedural crime drama based in Gotham City. Jedi Padawan Tano brings up a good point. I thought cops were bad. Well, the Gotham City cops have always been shit, so it's going to be interesting to see what that is. This came as a big surprise to me. We didn't really hear any rumors about this, and all of a sudden it gets announced. This might be the first time Jay's hearing of it.
Yeah.
What's your initial thoughts of, before we even get to see this movie, them doing a spinoff set in the world, but just a story about the Gotham PD?
I think the thing that I mean, initial thought is I've been saying this a lot about Disney movies and everything else, is that we're going into the streaming war thing, man, because they don't even know it. If Disney World is any implication that nobody wants to go to the theme parks because it's empty and they don't know when the movie theaters are going to open, they're going to begin these shows that are just going to try to get people to subscribe to streaming services and stuff like that. It's very odd that they would push their way to a show before the movie's even released. Like, that's very odd that would be something that would come out, because now that means they're banking that the movie's going to be good.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing too. Now, like, in theory, it does make sense, right? Because if it is good, you don't want people waiting another year before they get the spinoff from it. If you want to strike while the iron is hot, yeah, this movie can come out, and then 3 months later you have on HBO Max the Gotham City Police Department show. But that's assuming everything goes well. And another thing,
just, playing off the Snyder Cut stuff too, and all that DCEU hype that's coming to HBO Max, and they're just kind of like, let's just bleed it all together,
Exactly. Well, and that is, we talked to Sil, who works for Culture Nerd, last night on Mara's stream, and Mara had him on there talking about it. And he said that basically a lot of people think that they wanted to get this out there now before we get any new announcements Snyder related, which we could be getting during Justice Con, which is coming up in a couple weeks, or during DC Fandom in August, because those Snyder events are really expected to be some pretty fucking big announcements. Obviously, the Ben Affleck Bat rumor is very present in a lot of people's minds. If it could be announced there that he actually is going to come back and they are going to do a Batman Deathstroke. But that's why I was talking about last night, Mara, how it kind of threw me off when they announced this, because it kind of runs antithesis to what I was expecting HBO Max to be about. What are your thoughts about it?
Well, I really honestly don't have many thoughts about it. It is very strange, especially since it's going to be in the Matt Reeves universe, and I don't have a problem with there being two different versions of Batman and versions of Gotham City Police. So I guess part of me can understand them getting this announcement out right away, because once any announcements come out for the Snyder Cut, this would likely get lost in the shuffle if they were to make an announcement post anything announced as far as Zack Snyder's film and anything else related to the Snyderverse. So I can understand that. But any other thoughts on that? I'm kind of at this point waiting really to see how the movie is, because that's going to be an indicator of how well the show does.
It's just weird that they would mix the universes that so closely.
Well, and from what we've heard, right? They're very much moving forward with this whole multiverse, like that. Like you're gonna have a couple different Batmans, especially if the Michael Keaton rumors, turn out to be true. If they can get him on for Flashpoint, you're gonna have Michael Keaton's Batman from his timeline. You're gonna have Affleck's Batman. You're gonna have Pattinson's Batman, all existing in different universes, all at the same time. That's how DC Comics is.
Yeah.
Like that's how DC Comics has been for a long time. And if you can find a way to, introduce that to the mainstream and them being accepting of it, I think it's possible. Like DC comic fans have been DC comic fans, and they're not fucking confused when they see two different copies of when they see a Batman comic and a Detective Comics, and they're different storylines. They're not confused by 7 or 8 different fucking runs of Spider-Man at the same time. At least in my experience, will the normies buy in? I guess that'll be, that will be the question.
And I think people are looking at it as if it's going to be confusing, like it all has to connect, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I've been saying in like other live streams and videos that no, it doesn't. Like what the route that they're going now, a multiverse. Basically, you have Ben Affleck Batman, Michael Keaton Batman, the now Robert Pattinson Batman. See how well he does. So really, it's kind of like when you're reading comic books, you decide what run you want to go, read, like which one you enjoy more. So do you enjoy the Snyder version of Batman? Do you enjoy the Michael Keaton one? It's really just choice at this point. I don't think it would be confusing at all, really. It's all about preference.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing with this that could be a little confusing is when you're doing like a Gotham story about Gotham police.
Mm-hmm.
It may have nothing to do with say that's run on HBO Max, and you also have a Ben Affleck Batman versus Deathstroke series running on HBO Max, but the Gotham has nothing to do with it. That's the only thing where I feel like there could be a little bit of,
maybe a little bit, but I don't think I think any confusion would be like, oh, that's this is this universe kind of situation. Okay, moving on. Like, which one do you prefer more?
Yeah, we have Internet Gas Huffer for $4. Thank you, Internet Gas Huffer. A super sticker with a big cup of a pear offering a cup of coffee. So thank you, Internet Gas Huffer. Appreciate that. We have Eric Nelson for $5. New Gotham show will probably air on CW, so we all know how that will end. I believe it's supposed to be HBO Max. It's HBO Max officially. So, look, we have Steph here, wearing an awesome shirt to promote the merch. Hey, Steph.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Hi, Jay.
He's muted and not listening.
Yeah.
So both his mic and his brain are muted.
All right. So, hello.
That's
what was the question?
She just said hi.
I said hi, Jay.
Hi. I don't want it to get weird. Hi.
That was a boomer moment. What was the question?
Jedi Padawan Tano says drunk is so Rudick. Whatever that is.
I don't even know what that word means, Mr. Padawan.
Rudick.
Thank you, Eric Nelson, for the super chat. Appreciate that.
Stephanie's working on a secret project for me, and then I text her, and it was really weird. She goes, "Ooh, this is weird," and I was like, "Oh."
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm never gonna text you again.
I was being funny back.
I didn't know if that was funny or
secret project. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Eric Nelson for $2. Batman Beyond will be going woke soon with Batgirl.
That rumor was shot down from what I've been saying. That if Batgirl makes an appearance, and if they do a Batman Beyond movie, or at least if it's in the works and Batgirl is in it, it'll be just like an appearance or two kind of a situation. Like they're not going to replace Terry McGinnis with Batgirl.
Well, they better not.
At least like when I'm reading, that rumor was shot down.
That was a lot of that was based off of the emblem, right? Like the emblem that we saw in the Crisis on CW. And I don't think they have that shit planned out. I think it just kind of. I fucking hope not.
I know. I threw that out like in my video, but that was just like a guess. And it was for Batman Beyond film or show.
Yeah, there was in a cosmicbooknews.com article I covered in my latest video, and like that was like the first rumor that was shot down.
Yeah.
Krista, I'm gonna read the super chat from Darkside Droids. Krista said something interesting first. How can you tell the story about the Gotham police without the villains? That's what was great about Gotham. You got a great mix of characters who became who we know them in the franchise.
Well, you can actually see a story about Gotham on Netflix because Fox had a Gotham show called Gotham, and it had the villains in it.
So I think that listen, we don't know exactly what Matt Reeves' Batman is going to be.
Yeah.
We know it is going to be much more grounded than than we usually would expect. I think that this Gotham police series is going to be focused. Listen, not all the villains in Gotham are super villains, or even like comic book villains, like Carmine Falcone, right? Is a fucking mob boss. We saw a lot of him in the Gotham show as well.
At the very beginning, and then it just turned into the Gotham Rogues gallery.
Exactly. That was when Gotham was good, when they were focusing on,
the crime families.
What police should actually be doing. The crime families of Gotham. So that is what I think this could be. And obviously with all the corruption involved in the Gotham City Police Department, that would be interesting. Especially maybe if Batman is established already and we're looking at a police force that feels unappreciated or undercut in some way by Batman.
Do you think he'll be established already if it's based in the Matt Reeves Batman universe? Because if he's established, do you think that Pattinson would make an appearance? Do you think that who's playing Jim Gordon? I can't remember his name. The
Jeffrey
guy.
Wright.
Yeah. Do you think he'll be in the show? Because he's going to be in Matt Reeves' movie. So if it's based in that same universe, how early before Batman does it take place, or does it take place after the movie comes out? Like it's not confusing, but there's a lot to think about when it comes to this show.
Yeah, I agree, and I don't think Pattinson's going to make an appearance, but it's definitely not out of the realm of possibilities. We've heard that there's rumors right May. This is all obviously very early on, and they can't even fucking finish producing the Batman, let alone start this fucking series. So who's
that's so weird. That's so weird. Is that fact or rumor?
This series?
Yeah, the series.
It was announced.
It was announced.
It was announced.
Matt Reeves commented on it. He's going to be the showrunner.
It's just
so
like
you think they gave him a contract to do movie series like together?
I don't know. We've heard a lot of different things. We've heard that Matt Reeves was on board for a Batman trilogy. We've heard maybe they're thinking about not doing a trilogy, maybe turning one of those into a show. Nobody fucking knows. DC is doing crazy shit right now.
Yeah.
I could see them changing, not necessarily changing that, but at least going with the show on HBO Max, because they are going to want to push that as much as possible.
They're gonna want to push HBO Max. Yeah.
So if the movie does well and they have a show that's tied to the movie, then you have basically like advertising within the movie for their show that they're going to push on HBO Max.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Darkside Droid sent this super chat. Ryan, you have to watch the trailer for the new Star Trek animated series, Star Trek Lower Decks. The jokes write themselves. I actually have seen it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it.
Did you see the new photo that Matt Reeves posted of Robert Pattinson's Batman?
No.
Twitter.
It's on his Twitter. Yeah.
I gotta look it up because most of my afternoon was actually I was telling Ryan this playing a
here. So. I'll pull it. I retweeted it. Let me pull it up.
I don't see it. All right. I've got the Star Trek thing pulled up. We'll share that as soon as after we look at this picture.
Oh wait, no, it's not. Hold on. I thought it was Matt Reeves. 2 secs.
2 secs? What?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Oh.
Roll her eye like that. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Why do girls do that?
Roll our eyes.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, maybe when you ask Boomer questions like what was the question when it was just Steph saying hi, that might be a reason why we tend to roll our eyes.
Don't start, Mara. Don't start.
I hear it.
Did you
I got
find
stuff
it?
on you too.
No, I didn't.
You said you retweeted it.
I did. I did, but
on Twitch drunk. So especially when you play the League of ages 10.
It was a bad account. My bad.
It was a wrong account, you mean?
Yeah.
Like it was
Anna,
fake?
did you get my text? Did you get my text with the photo? Just tell me you didn't respond.
Me?
All I need to know.
No, Anna.
Oh shit.
I need
Did
to
you
get
my
that.
text with the photo.
Drunk starts yelling at
Wasn't inappropriate. You guys are disgusting.
God.
like Anna's like, what text did I miss?
She knows what I'm talking about. It was about the little teddy bear thing.
Oh, that stuffed animal thing. There were like people running out of there with piles of them to sell.
I saw that.
I almost had to fight these freaking people.
Yeah, I'll be real. I respect the hell out of those people. Fucking make your money, yo. Fucking buy everything out, sell it online. I respect it. You got one though, right?
Come on, though, man.
He did get
John
one.
Greenfield defeated them for that freaking plushie that's now worth $500.
That's crazy. You should try to get two and sold one.
So he's going to put on the wife beater. What? No, man, I'm good. I got my tank top on. I'm good.
Park hopping tank. All right, let's watch this fucking thing that Darkside Droid. Anna, stay in the chat at least so you can watch this. I know you had to have already seen this before. This came out earlier today. I'm not sure how it's not fucking ratioed. This is Star Trek Lower Decks Season 1 official trailer. Now, as upset as we are about Star Wars, if you're a fan of Star Trek, it's been fucking decimated in recent years too. Just look at this and imagine being a Star Trek fan, and this is what they give you.
Captain's log. Stardate 57436.2. First contact is a delicate, high-stakes operation of diplomacy. One must be ready for anything.
Are you pretending to do a captain's log?
We're all supposed to keep logs.
Okay, let me listen to it.
No, go away. Leave me
I
alone.
can't believe you're wasting your shore leave on this.
Wow.
So it's just the beginning. That's only the beginning.
They're making a joke out of it.
Yeah. It looks like Rick and Morty design.
Yeah, it's fuck out. Oh, God, let's just continue watching.
This is the greatest ship I've ever seen. Hey, Gil, bring
Of course, they have a character that has that haircut.
I know, Jeremy. That's an SJW haircut, Jeremy.
Of course. Oh my God.
Don't pass out. Sorry. I'm good at exploring strange new worlds and solving space mysteries. Let's see what I got assigned. Holodeck waste removal.
That's Klingon prison.
And so
The only thing we can hope with this episode or with this series, right, is that the red shirts die. That is the only fucking hope. Greatest ever. She is the greatest ever.
Why would they do that? I'm just now getting into the original series. What are they doing?
Jay, if you watch the original series, you watch the Next Generation, if you watch some of these, like the original Star Trek movies, if you watch those and you realize how not this the tone is. I'm not even a big fucking fan of this shit. I enjoy Star Trek. My dad really liked it, so I watched a little bit of it. I was never a huge fan, but even this to me is like, come the fuck on.
I'm hammering said the black woman is a janitor, like Finn.
Yeah.
Look at this guy, fucking shaved, bro. He looks like me right now.
He hasn't gotten any slick. Yeah, he looks like he hasn't had any sleep.
Same with
the girl in the yellow too.
Yeah,
the hell's under her eyes?
Mara's the yellow character.
No, I at least get sleep. I don't have raccoon eyes like that woman does.
Oh my God.
All right. I still think it's funny.
If I part my hair like this, do I look?
Why does he have purple hair?
The Cerritos might be falling apart, but that's our job to keep it together.
These are the Borg too, by the way.
Aren't they like the most badass villains in all the land?
Well, now they look like this.
The Cerritos might be falling apart, but that's our job.
The dude has purple hair. The guy has purple.
Now they're making them into a joke. Is this because the Orville's getting so popular?
I don't know.
Maybe.
He looks like drunk.
Have you watched the Orville?
I've watched the first season.
Yeah, okay. I've watched the first. I'm not all caught up on it, but yeah, I've watched the first season.
I'm okay on the Orville. Okay.
It's not too. It's not too bad. I can't listen. I can't hear Seth's voice without picturing Brian.
Yeah.
Why is there a Kardashian on the bridge? Kim Kardashian.
Job to keep it together.
Hence, you are a natural born warrior.
Okie dokie.
And we're here?
No, we're actually way down here.
Keep it moving, lower decks. Next.
Okay, is that one character
Oh,
a half
God.
Borg or something?
Huh?
Is that one character like a half Borg? Like, why does he have that thing over his eye and he was able
He just
to
beat up all those Borg, which
Yeah.
is like supposed to be the hardest character to beat up.
like how was he able to do that?
It's a cartoon, Mara. Stop asking questions.
Your staff are always up for a challenge.
Nothing like a cold beer after a smooth second contact.
That is so incredible. Why did the guy have to take off his shirt and show his muscles?
Nothing like
God.
a cold.
Chris is coming out in the chat. Appreciate you,
Thank you,
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
That's brave.
Be nice to the ladies, drunk 3PO, says Shelby.
I'm pretty nice.
Yeah. To be fair, I torment him on his Twitch streams.
You torment me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, cell phone, personal photos that you send me constantly, all those things.
I know. Yep.
Yeah.
It is better down here where the real action is. We're gonna surf side by side. An elite team. We're not really elite. We're more like the cool, scrappy underdogs.
His rolled up sleeves.
We are so getting fired for this.
Attention all decks. Lives are at stake, but our crew is ready and focused.
Ooh, this is the new shuttle with the blast shield. That's a blast
Stop it.
shield.
No,
It's a blast
this won't
shield.
work.
And
Yeah,
it
it
comes
works.
down and it goes up. Blast shield.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This isn't Star Trek.
Right.
Hey, look at
Wow.
Screwdriver in my ear to get rid of that.
God.
Steph's going to heaven.
Yep.
She's an angel. Her
killing
wings
me.
are back.
We live on a spaceship. Nobody is dying from a spear wound. Hang in there. You got this.
Space, the funnest frontier. Long-range sensors have located a very sexy.
Wow.
Notice that?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay, is this for kids?
Wow.
I mean, it's a cartoon. But
Terrible
it's
humor.
definitely not for kids, but
It's The Simpsons. It's Family Guy, Star Trek. I don't know.
If someone in the chat compared it to Teen Titans.
That's what I was
Yeah,
looking
that's-
like when you first started your stream, though, Ryan. I'll give you credit. Like, that's how I was in my chair.
yeah. I have a question though. I think we need to get to the bottom of something. If you read my super chat, I'll get to her in chat as soon as we're done with this playthrough. I saw it. Watch this. Hold
It's
on.
sexy.
Listen,
There's the yep.
we need to ask: is he in Black Dick right now?
Oh, you know what that shows? That he has an itty bitty teeny weeny wiener.
Yeah.
Because they only need a little patch of black to cover it up.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It is pretty tiny, but
Man, he's thumbing it, man. He is thumbing it. That's this boy's life right now. He's thumbing it.
Jay. You put that up to your fucking camera.
It's my thumb. What are you talking about?
He's just like totally just hit the fucking camera. What the I know you could like just do it close. You don't have to make your point by fucking throwing it out there.
Do it, Steph. Do it.
I want to do it.
it's a sound effect.
I know.
Oh my God.
All right, let me get to the. Let me pull up
everyone.
Chat.
Calm down, everyone. It was just my thumb.
That's what I said. I think it's really offensive that he was in Blackcock. He should be canceled for that.
Yeah.
Let me get here. Orange Hat reviews. Orange Hat
Someone
reviews.
said Abby's is bigger.
Yeah.
God, probably. Orange Hat Reviews says, it seems to me that DC is putting several ideas into production in the hopes that something will stick and be good. It's a huge gamble. Well, right now, nothing's even in production.
Yeah.
Like, everything is fucking shut down. I do think that AT&T right now is very receptive towards a lot of different ideas. And like I said, it seems like they're okay with just being like, all right, multiverse, let's fucking do it. We want to make this a Batman movie. Let's make that a Batman movie if people want it. Let's do that. Michael Keaton Batman and Flash sounds fucking good. That'll get butts and seats. So it could be awesome. It could be crazy. So we'll just see what happens. Pierre Chan's in the chat says, what a hot panel. It is. I'm fucking sweating my ass off over here.
Yeah, it's pretty high. I got 3 fans going, and you can't hear them. Maybe you can, but they're silent fans.
3 fans?
Mm-hmm.
And Steph is turning into the angel. She's gonna float away. Fly, Earth Angel, Earth Angel. Don't wanna.
It started off too high. Wrong key,
man.
A for effort, drunk. A for
my thumb will sing to you.
Oh God!
The one I adore. I love you forever.
I love you for
I'm just a fool. I'm still in love with you.
Oh my God!
Sorry, that was funny.
But
nothing will ever beat ever, and I can't wait to show it tomorrow.
Yeah, like Mr. Ed or Mr. George. Is that what you call him?
I'm feeling low. Mr. George counts to me. I must have played that clip a zillion times.
Really? Oh, is he gonna have that? I forgot about that already. It's been a week now.
Mm-hmm.
Matt G for $5 says this might be the second greatest cartoon ever, with every other cartoon in history tied for first.
Fucking son.
And he said for like 1 RST. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it, buddy. Well, you can't what? You're trying to move it so you don't get the sun?
Yeah.
It's a meme, Steph. You have to leave it. It's like
just let it flow.
Just let it ride.
Let it take care of itself. It makes you look all purpley.
Yeah.
Sparkly.
Yep.
She farts rainbows, everyone.
Oh my God.
Now you made it weird.
Yeah.
Far Cry 6. Yeah, Blue Eyed Scorpio just said a new Far Cry trailer just dropped. I saw a lot of Far Cry on the Ubisoft thing today. So I don't know if it's an additional new footage than what we saw already. That would be interesting that they dropped it now. But yeah.
Okay, it's going.
It's like now that we're in the summer, it takes fucking forever now.
Yeah.
But that's all right. It used to just be like a minute of Steph Instagram filter. Now it's a lot more.
I know.
All right. I wanted to get to where did it fucking go? It's in one of my fucking tabs.
Go ahead, Steph. Drink up.
That wasn't awkward at all.
What the heck? Wait until I'm done with your special project.
Yeah. Is this like Jay, or is this actual drunk Jay, or is this, what are you right now?
I spent a lot of time in the sun today. That's
okay.
What
So
you're dehydrated.
Yeah,
I'm dehydrated. My brain, is fried.
Did you get me a wand?
Oh, I got you a wand.
That was going.
Prometheus says it best.
Yeah,
it's terrible. I'm not even flirting. I'm just being myself. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
What is with me today? I'll be I don't know.
Yeah, well, bit of heat stroke, because I've seen that before.
Jay's like, oh, you want some heat stroke, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So somebody asked.
Oh, hey, that's the park hopping tank top. Let me see.
My shirt.
Yeah. Look at that park hopping tank.
Yep.
Why does my camera like get all blurry when it gets big? I don't understand.
It's just because you were leaning back. It's better now.
It's supposed to be HD, but it's not working.
It's too dark in there. Just so you know.
Well.
Boba Fett, did you see the garbage fire that we Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, the mobile game? Yeah, I did. I did see that. Not a lot of people happy about that. Not my nerdy home. Subhuman in the chat with the Steph emote. Thank you, Subhuman.
That's me.
Nadine Love says 93 degrees near San Diego. It was 100. Yeah, it's been hot as fuck today in San Diego. It really has. That's 140p HD. Yeah, all the fucking the game that he's spitting right now is because of hanging out with Jeremy. He hung out with Jeremy.
Maybe
became lame as fuck.
Listen, the truth is he's not that fun. He's really not that fun to hang out. He's actually high maintenance because he only eats chicken strips and he eats plain hamburgers. Plain hamburgers. Like, so we go to eat in the park and they're like, "Can I get a plain hamburger?" And they're like no ketchup? No, I just want a piece of bread.
He eats like a child.
Piece of meat and a bun. Yeah. That's it.
Again, chicken tenders.
I at least have cheese and
I love chicken tenders.
Yeah.
I like them too, but it's also what my child
orders. Chicken tenders off the kiddie meal because, they don't make it for adults. The chicken fingers. So he gets that off the kiddie meal. And then he only drinks Mountain Dew and Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb typically, fucking. Yeah. Like I said, he's kind of like he eats like a kid. He's like, let's go to In-N-Out. Let's go to In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's horrible.
In-N-Out is not very good.
Well, he swears by it, man. Every time we ate a burger, he was like, "You got to have an In-N-Out burger." I'm like, I guess I will if I go to Vegas. Are they in Vegas?
Yeah, there's In-N-Out in Vegas.
Yeah, all
right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with In-N-Out. I believe that there's a couple things in the world where they're not really as good as everyone says, but because they only happen every so often, because you can only get it in a limited supply, that people think it's really good. Take, for instance, the McRib, the McDonald's McRib. Not really that good, right? It's okay, but it's not really that good. But when they only bring it around every once in a while, it's like a fucking scramble. You got to go get a McRib because everyone's like, oh, you can only get it so often. Same thing with fucking In-N-Out. In-N-Out is cheap. It's okay, but it's not fucking spectacular in any way. But you can only get it in a couple places in the country. It's obviously fucking expanding now, but it used to be essentially only on the West Coast. And it's just you're going to be disappointed if you come.
I want to try Jack in the Box.
Oh, I like Jack in the Box.
I would rather have a Jack in the Box burger than a In-N-Out burger, to be honest. I'd rather have.
I've never had a Jack in the Box burger.
No, I've never had. There aren't any of those around where I live.
None of that's on the East Coast, Mara. They don't have it on the East Coast.
I have Five Guys, Wendy's.
Yeah, we have Five Guys.
Burgeratory, things like that.
Chick-fil-A.
Anyway,
yes, that great girl. Chick-fil-A. I'm getting hungry now.
You go to a seafood place.
God damn it.
He's the guy that goes to the seafood place and asks for chicken fingers from the kid menu. So
seriously, I mean, I'm more.
I'm trying to tell y'all think he's funny to hang out with, but he's just this is him the whole time. You good? 1 second.
He's always on his phone.
So it's just like the whole time. You guys want to see a movie? Yeah, let's see a movie. All right. Movie started. 1 second. I'll be back. Hello? I mean, that's. So the little clip that I get of him that I put in videos are basically whenever he's not on the phone. So
that is very rude. Bad manners, Jeremy.
Yeah.
But my video that I posted, I put what he looked like in shorts, and it's getting a lot of views. So that's pretty good.
He can't get shit. He just has so much shit going on. So that's all right.
Yeah. No, he's all right. He's fun. I'm just saying he's not fun actually.
Shellback's bouncing. See a Shellback. Have fun. Thanks for being here, buddy. Blue Eyed Scorpio says, Ryan, I can't beat this mercenary. Get good, I guess. That's what everyone says to me when I suck at video games. But yeah, he's playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now. Fat Steven Seagal Batman says, late at night, I picture drunk with a unibrow.
Hey, I'm not streaming.
There's a big gap there.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to picture, Fat Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever makes you happy.
This is drunk. If you have so much dirt on Jeremy, make a video. It's not dirt. It's just he's boring.
Yeah, exactly. There's no dirt.
Yeah, it's not like
dirt.
It's like it'd be the most boring video on earth. They'd get 2 views because you'd be like, oh, look at all this shit about Jeremy. It's just literally him fucking on a phone all the time, eating like a child. So that would be the dirt.
X-Ray Girl asked a personal, private question in the chat.
I mean,
can you be a little more specific?
She means your armpits.
Mark's asleep, so she's like, ooh, getting a little bold.
Do I manscape like my eyebrows?
No, your armpits. Oh, she did say it's for your eyebrows.
She says my eyebrows. My barber does them for me.
Sorry.
Eyebrows?
Yeah.
Dark Side Droids for
get like real like caterpillar like.
Dark Side Droids for $5 super sticker. A little fucking hippopotamus thing that's saying "Get good." Thank you for the super sticker, Dark Side Droids. Appreciate that. I wonder when they're gonna finally fucking make StreamYard so you can actually see the stickers in here. That would be nice.
Yeah.
And I could show it to everybody on stream.
I like the Senate's idea.
What do you say?
Roast
Jeremy's
stream.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
What would you say to him that he doesn't already know?
Are you asking me? Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Anybody. What would you say? Cancel Jeremy? You got him. Your Twitter's been suspended. Oh, got him there.
Hey,
I just think it would be really funny to have like because he wants to have the G&G crew on a live stream all together, like on a chill out stream on the main channel. That would be a fun thing to do. Just fucking
we can just all make fun of him.
Yeah, because you guys know him best.
That's like every stream.
I know.
Not every stream.
But it's not just roast Jeremy, it's just roast everybody, especially Mario Kart streams turns into that.
Yeah.
Are you saying Jeremy is B Rabbit?
Like from Eminem? Like from 8 Mile?
That's right, B Rabbit.
Schedule the stream on the condition that Super Chat's going to yell instead of him. I don't think that would fly. I don't think we could that's what we're doing right now, right here.
I know.
There's one.
He's never even seen the Harry Potter films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like for him, I think that it's like watching a movie based on a book that's even too close to reading for him. He just can't do that. So, I think that's why he stayed away for this point. But I don't think the Harry Potter movies are great adaptations of the books, but I do think they're pretty good movies. They do an okay job. You don't need to watch it. You don't need to watch it. It's not. I feel like
they win and Harry gets old, and that's it.
I feel like the last one is. I feel like the last Harry Potter movie is maybe just a bad way to fucking end it. I hated the final duel because it's not like it was in the book. They just strayed further away from the books. But yeah, the first several movies I think are really fucking good. Basically until the last movie, I would say you can watch them. The fucking one ends with Dobby dying. That's how part 1 ends. You're like, oh fuck.
Mm-hmm. Did you cry? I cried. Fucking Dobby.
I'm not going to admit anything. I have no comments.
I cried.
I wasn't invested in him, so I thought it was funny.
Oh.
You thought it was funny when he died?
Look,
Oh my
Dumbledore changed to like Gandalf halfway through the movies because I guess the other guy passed away and he couldn't be it. So that confused me for a minute. All right. Confused me for a minute. I was like, who's this guy? That's Gandalf. I was like, how is
Oh my
that?
God, what? What are you talking about?
Dumbledore?
You know, that's
when
not-
the other guy
No, it's not.
really- the guy was so raspy.
You know,
Okay,
it's
But they
not
changed
Gandalf.
it like raspy speaking man to
Okay,
like I
hold
could
on, time out. Did you think that's like Ian McKellen or something like that? Who was? Why are you calling him Gandalf? That's like.
you know what I mean? Like Dumbledore. I was just joking.
But you
I
said
said- I said
Dumbledore
it
and then
okay.
you said Gandalf.
Because he looked more like Gandalf when the second time around.
I guess he did. So I totally agree with you though. When they changed it, it was weird because the Dumbledore they cast first was like a very soft, like gentle Dumbledore, and then
He died.
Yeah.
I know he fucking died, but
I'm
they
not talking to
replaced him.
you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Jay.
Oh,
I know he died. I'm just saying, like, that's sad. I'm just saying, like, I thought they were gonna play someone like closer to like to the same character. That's all.
Well,
It
I mean,
just seemed
to
like
be
they always
fair-
switch characters.
To be fair, I mean, Dumbledore wasn't exactly what I would call soft spoken in the books, from what I can remember. Like he was probably somewhere between Richard Harris's performance and the other guy's performance.
So what I think is, and again, this I just have to say something to these little fucking cocksucking retards who have nothing better to do again than to come into the chat, right? If you think that someone who has 20,000 subscribers on YouTube that's their job, you're fucking retarded. But it's because you are. You clearly are. Like you can't do this at 20,000 subscribers for a job. You'd be lucky to do it when you get to 100,000. Because that's insane. We don't make that kind of fucking money. So I'm sorry to burst your fucking fantasy bubble, you little bitch, but it's just not true. With not Gandalf. Now I'm fucking saying Dumbledore. There was a weird transition because they went from, obviously they had to get a different character or a different actor, but I felt like his character was much different between Chamber of Secrets and Azkaban.
Ryan, that's what I was trying to say in slang English. Obviously, that Mara doesn't
in broken boomer language. Go with the Dumbledore to Gandalf.
Keep it up, Mara. Your
Okay,
time's
you're
coming.
gonna be on Twitch tomorrow.
Your time's coming.
You're gonna be on Twitch tomorrow because I want to watch you try to beat a game that's for 10-year-olds and up.
Yeah, 10-year-olds and up. Up.
Let me tell you, if you're not watching his Lego streams, every stream, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I supposed to be doing here?
And yet you still watch.
Because it's entertaining as hell.
It's like, how do I was watching you do that fucking when you were trying to do the Dementors for like ever. I was like, oh my God, just time it right. I was like getting so mad watching you.
I was like, read the chat.
Yeah, that was a rough day. That was a rough day.
But anyway, I agree with what Jay's saying because the character of Dumbledore is very like soft-spoken, like extremely kind. And then starting in Azkaban, he was different. He was a little more gruff. It was a little strange. Obviously, different actor. We all knew that was going to be the case, but it was a different character too. And then in Goblet of Fire, when Harry's name comes out of the goblet and he goes back and everybody bursts in and Dumbledore comes and like shoves him up against the fucking wall and it is like, Harry, did you put your name in the goblet? Did you put your name in the goblet? I'm like, what the fuck? Dumbledore would not do that. Like Dumbledore would not do that. What the fuck? So that did throw me off. I had a tough time with that transition. But
thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Mara, Jade, Jade Shadow, if that's your real name.
Maybe tone down the boomer approach and maybe we can understand you.
Here she goes. Y'all should hear what she says to me privately. Exact same thing.
Septi and Patterson for $2 says Five Guys greater than In-N-Out. 100%. 100%. Allie says respect Ryan. Fuck him. Fuck Naughty Dog too. Thank you, Allie. Appreciate that. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now, I did want to talk about one more thing because we've heard another crazy fucking Star Wars rumor that I don't believe is true. Again, I don't know if you guys heard this. Let me share it on the screen. It has to do with Knights of the Old Republic, Rian Johnson and Brie Larson.
Oh my god.
Disney shuts down Star Wars Brie Larson, Rian Johnson movie. Now, this is based off a video, another Doomcock rumor video, which I've talked about before, that I think that there's a lot of random information. I think specifically people are spreading misinformation like behind the scenes to try to get people to talk about stories, distract them from the shit going on at Lucasfilm. And I think that this is one of those, because as we're going to read a little bit through this, and it just doesn't, like, they're fucking dumb. They're Disney Star Wars. They're fucking dumb. They can't be this dumb. It's claimed
look at that photo with Luke. What the heck is that all about? Like, it looks like the
it looks like a creep.
It looks like the Abby thing, like that Abby thing that's going around. Why would they make Luke look like that?
I mean, that's the only time he smiled in that movie, I think, as opposed to this non-smile right here. Disney shuts down Star Wars Brie Larson, Rian Johnson movie. It's claimed that Disney may have shut down a Star Wars movie involving Brie Larson and Rian Johnson as well at the head of Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy. It once again comes from the future ruler of Earth, Doomcock. And we talked about the resetting the sequel trilogy, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that that's happening. Let's just be real.
Mm-hmm.
But what was I going to say? Lord Doomcock also previously provided all those Skywalker spoilers, as well as the information on how Brie Larson is being second guest at Disney. The YouTuber said that the Star Wars Civil War is taking place between Kathleen Kennedy and her people, those who are loyal to George Lucas, such as Favreau and Dave Filoni. Fuck Dave Filoni. This is stating that Kathleen Kennedy wants a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic movie with Brie Larson, Rian Johnson, and Taika Waititi, both of them directing. This is an insane fucking rumor. Have you guys heard about this?
No, but even if it was remotely true, who the hell would think Taika Waititi would be a good fit for an Old Republic era?
It's especially like a KOTOR.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like, that's the thing that doesn't make any fucking
Old
sense.
Republic era.
Yeah. Here, I have an answer to that.
Me here.
Whenever y'all ready.
I'm ready.
So this is why they would think he's a good director, because the problem with Lucasfilm now, it's not run by people with imagination. It's run by boards of directors that only think about money. So when you look at Thor Ragnarok and everything, you're like, look, this one made the most money out of all the Thor movies. Look at the director, look at the thing. And so they just put that stuff together saying this would probably be a good fit because we're trying to make money. Like at the end of the day, they're like, they don't understand lore. They don't care about that stuff. They don't understand anything about fandom or anything. They look at paper, numbers, statistics, all that stuff. And they try to put the puzzle pieces together like, well, if this director can pull in 75 million and this actor could pull in another 75 million and this actor could do this, then maybe we got something here. And then with all the whispering in their ear about, hey, you got to like add a little woke. I mean, they don't call it wokeness there, I'm sure, around the round table, but you got to add that in. So more people will watch it because you're going to open the door to diversity. And that's just what they think. So they look at it on paper and go, oh, that's a good fit. Let's go. And then they come back and they go, well, we didn't make as much money as we did, so I guess we'll do something else. And that's how it's run. When George was in charge of it, he was creative. He surrounded himself with creativity. But at the end of the day, it was just, it had to be, this is what I see. This is my vision and how it all is. I mean, my gosh, he created, like Lucasfilm and all that. So when regular Hollywood wouldn't, I guess, submit to his thing, that whole thing where he wasn't part of the guild and all that because Lucas did not want to put people's names at the beginning of the Star Wars movies. He was like, no, I'm not doing it's going to ruin my movie. So like, well, you have to do it if you want to be part of the Screen Actors. Was it Screen Actors Guild or one of those things? And he's like, I'm not doing it. So I'll just he invented his own company, invented his own thing. He did his own thing with creators. And that's why it was so beautiful. But now you've taken that away and put that in the hands of a board of directors where people are just thinking about, how do I make my money back? How do I do this? How do I do that? So that's the problem that we're in right now.
And I'm agreeing with that logic, but just going with that logic, then they should get Michael Bay to direct the Star Wars film because Star Wars movies made hundreds of millions of dollars.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. This headline: Brie Larson, Rian Johnson working together on a KOTOR movie. With Kathleen Kennedy, the one pushing this.
That sounds a little far-fetched.
Listen, just like I said, with the fucking
heard that before already.
Well, we've heard about rumors about a KOTOR movie, not about Rian Johnson and not about Brie Larson, not about from anyone fucking reliable at all.
I feel like all of these rumors have been out there, and they're just meshing them all together. That's what it feels like. Because you had the Rian Johnson trilogy, then you had the Brie Larson rumor that she's going to be in a I was going to say Batman, in a Star Wars movie, and now and then the KOTOR show or movie. So I feel like now they're just meshing them all together.
Well, so I think there's a thing, just like with the fucking reviews that we went over earlier, some things are too good to be true, right? This type of rumor would have people that fucking hate what Lucasfilm is doing foaming at the mouth and ready to fucking attack them over whatever. That is very firmly what I believe this is. I believe there is a deliberate misinformation being put out there.
Yeah.
To make people upset about it. Like, that's what I think is happening. Go to Ichibaka, Disney Star Wars is dumb. He wrote about this, how there's random emails, like almost not phishing emails, but information being sent out saying, hey, I know stuff about Lucasfilm. Getting sent out to multiple people, himself included. And that maybe that's what some of these are, because there's no way.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Listen, Lucasfilm made a bunch of mistakes. There's a reason they're not doing anything in the sequel era right now, because they know how badly they fucked up. There's a reason they tried to retcon some of the things in The Last Jedi in The Rise of Skywalker. They know how bad they fucked up. So even though they haven't come out and apologized or anything like that, you can't expect them to. It's clear that they heard a lot of the reaction. They are not bringing Rian Johnson back. That's not in the fucking works. Brie Larson coming in. She even said she auditioned for Star Wars and didn't make the fucking cut. Like, she said that. This is bullshit. This is never would have happened. Like, this isn't something that was in the works a couple of weeks ago. In my opinion, I'm not in there. I don't know. I'm not talking to a source. I think that this is deliberate misinformation from inside. This is what they say. My source asked if there were Knights of the Old Republic movies in development. Mr. X, the name of the source, hesitantly confirmed that yes, Kathleen Kennedy is helming a new Knights of the Old Republic film. But if the rumors are true, the news is even worse than that. It says it's looking like Brie Larson is going to be in it. Word is she'll either play Bastila or Revan.
Can you spell Revan correct?
Yeah, and that exactly. That doesn't spell Revan correctly. So I don't know if that's probably just this source transcribing. That's what I would imagine. My source didn't flinch at that, saying they've already heard that. But then he said, yeah, but have you heard who's directing it? Taika Waititi, right? Yes, he is. But there's also going to be a second director, Rian Johnson. At this point, my source lost it. They go on to say that, oh, well, Disney's shutting it down. They pulled her into a meeting and said, we're shutting this down because she's on her way out. This screams to me of what we all want to hear. That Brie Larson is involved with Rian Johnson. Go ahead.
your thoughts, Ryan, because we have heard in the past from Kennedy's own mouth that Ryan has a trilogy. Ryan, from his own mouth, said, yeah, after some Knives Out stuff, I'll be working on a galaxy far, far away. From his own mouth.
Well, he could be.
So what is happening?
Well, he could be working on it all he wants until Iger announces it. That it's basically just like the same thing.
Iger's not in the picture anymore. Iger's out of the picture. He's not in the picture.
Until someone like Iger or whoever's in charge basically comes out and says, like, this is what we're going to do. Ryan Johnson can quote unquote work on it all he wants. It's basically writers in Hollywood that are penning their own script, hoping that they get made in Hollywood, pretty much.
Right, but so what does that leave Kathleen Kennedy then? She's a nobody.
A year to warm her chair until she retires, quote unquote, in 2021.
I'm just saying something must have went down. Is all I'm saying.
I think arguably something is going down. I'm not sure what, but
something's going down, Mara. It might be you if you don't straighten up.
Her contract. Oh God, that's so awkward. Her contract is up in 2021. Her last movie was supposed to be Indiana Jones 5, and that's not happening before she leaves. So I don't know.
Let me pull up this thing from Ichibaka. Let me see if I can find it. It's called like Discrediting Doomcock's critics or something. Domcock. What? It's not the same thing.
Research history.
See if I can
Super
find it.
chat. Oh.
We do have a super chat from Lady Toriel, the newest patron. Thank you so much, Toriel. I appreciate you.
Fantastic.
$5 says, no matter what Disney does or who they hire, it will flop because there's no heart there.
That's very true.
That is fucking true. Until they fucking clear all of these people out, it's gonna be like that. But thank you so much, Toriel, for your super chat and the new patronage. I appreciate you.
She's awesome, man. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
Did you miss Fat Steven Seagal Batman's super chat? He's saying that you missed his.
Oh, and Melissa Lord is here too. Thank you. $2, and I'll check for Fat Steven. Septian said I missed one too earlier, but I thought I got his. I said Five Guys greater than In-N-Out. Melissa Lord for $2 says, hi Ryan. Love the stream as always. Hi Steph and Mara and Drunk. Well, hi Melissa.
Hello.
Good to see you. And we will be doing the patron after the stream. We'll do the patron hangout in Discord in the supporter voice chat. So if you are a patron and you do want to hang out there for about 20 minutes or so after the stream and chat, I will be there. Make sure if you're not in the Discord, get in there so I can set your tiers all up and everything. Fat Steven Seagal for $2. How about that Gandalf? Dumbledore. Thank you, Fat Steven Seagal. I'm sorry I missed that. And I think I'm caught up on that now. Now, here, this is where it is. Coming back to the Kathleen Kennedy was fired rumor, it was something I had warned others in the fandom menace about at the time, because during the Kelly Marie Tran Instagram incident, a thread at MillenniumFalcon.com was discovered with screen caps of a private discussion forum where Jason Ward and Manabyte discussed sending false tips to rival websites in an effort to discredit them, and even sending them from multiple different email accounts to give the illusion of corroborating insider tips, just like Doomcock described some of his sources were. And these are examples of an email that Ichibaka got. Stephen Walton got a very similar email about this around the same time Doomcock was getting his. There's a lot of fucking people who hate.
I didn't get one. Oh, there's my friend. There's old Petey. There's There's my friend. What a jerk.
If you guys didn't know, Around the Galaxy podcast is a bitch. So
big time.
Yeah. Oh look, there's my video. I like that thumbnail. Very simple. Luke Skywalker, kill me. But this is honestly what I think is going on. I think there's a lot of people out there that want to fucking spread this shit and discredit people. We know a lot of fucks like this We know this guy is really upset at a lot of people in this community right now for what's going on. So I wouldn't put it past any of that. This all sounds to me like way too good to be true. By good, I mean fucking terrible. I just can't imagine they would do that.
Like it's something that these shills have cooked up and spit out to people so they would make videos so then they can come back and say the Phantom Menace or the people that like The Last Jedi or whoever.
Yeah.
They're idiots.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Idiots.
They can just discredit them. Like,
all right, I hear you. I
they're
can
just a
see
hate
that.
group. Yeah.
I can see how people are so scared of what's going on that's just what they think. Crazy.
Right. Because the shit that they've done, it's not out of the realm of possibilities that they could be that stupid because they've been that stupid before. But
Yeah.
I think when you look at, like, on the surface, when you hear, oh, the sequel trilogy are going to be erased, they're going to erase it from canon, you're like, wow, I'd be all about that. That'd be incredible if that happened. That's like too good to be true that they would actually do that. But when you think about it, what sense would it make for them to do it? And that's one of the things I broke down in my video, that there's not any logical sense in them doing it right now. That's why what does make sense is for them to fucking ignore it, which is what they're doing. And that tells me that they recognize the mistakes that they've made. That's why they're focusing everything right now on this OT prequel trilogy era. The only thing they're kind of reaching out on are books and comics in the High Republic. They're staying very safe with all the shit that's supposedly in development right now. But I don't know. Melissa, for $2, says if Bree is hired, it will destroy what's left of Star Wars forever. There it is. That's right, Melissa.
It will destroy whatever's left of Star Wars forever. Yeah. What is left of Star Wars but memories? Man, going to see an Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, I know. Going to see Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome. It was awesome.
How did it feel?
It was awesome. It was loud. Like the seats rumbled during the best part. It was awesome. And like that scene was like, I never, you watch it at home, have it on, whatever. But when you're in the theater, that scene when they're getting ready to put Han Solo in the carbonite, that was like emotionally intense scene. I remember when we were walking out and Jeremy, first thing he said to me was like, dang, that scene was a little more intense than I remember. I was like, yeah, the Han scene where like Chewbacca's all mad and like Princess Leia's staring at Vader like for a quick second. She's about to get all upset and Han gives that heroic speech. He's like, man, there's gonna be another time. There's gonna be another time. It's like, man, it's so powerful. That's not the scoundrel in him. That's the guy that's like, there's gonna be another freaking time. There's gonna be another time. Not the freaking Han Solo that we got, where it's like, yeah, there's not gonna be another time. I'm gonna go back to smuggling. This is who I am. First order stuff, I just can't handle it anymore.
Yeah,
so come with me and everything. And then the emotion of freaking Chewbacca on Hoth when they close the gate and Han has to go back in. And he's like freaking upset. He's pounding his head up against the wall and everything. And you're just like, man, there's more emotion there with Chewbacca missing his friend. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see a little bit of that after Han Solo fucking died.
Nice. She just randomly walks off, just random, and speaks to a nurse he doesn't even know. That's all.
They show him sulking, but it's nowhere near anything we've gotten before from Chewie. Nowhere near.
He like you said,
and it's just like whatever he does.
What? Like, what'd you say, Steph?
I can't do it. I can't do Wookiee.
Oh, you were gonna do an accent and you decided not to?
Yeah.
I was like, what are you saying?
That's all it is, But even those sounds.
Yeah.
But even those sounds.
Like him just walking past Leia and like Leia hugs Rey and not Chewbacca. I was like, and have him, I don't know.
That's all I'm saying. There wasn't one person around J.J. Abrams to go, that might be. I want to like rethink that one. No, not one.
Nobody that worked on it cares about Star Wars. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the issue. I mean, I give JJ credit. He did come out and say that he made a mistake, but still, you're making a Star Wars movie. Can there be one person, one little nerd that says, "Hey, JJ, we need the Chewbacca stuff." Just act like you're yawning.
I hope to God that gets clipped.
Why? It sound like Chewbacca. Just put Chewbacca's face. You can hear him. He was saying, "Steph, say my name. Say my name." That's what Chewbacca was saying.
What?
Oh my God, Mara Jade. Hello, Boomer. It's Boomer Jade here.
No, I got that. It's just like, I'm picturing Chewbacca saying, "Say my name."
I'm picturing him saying, like, singing, like, "Say my name," like Destiny's Child.
Yeah, just say my name. Say my name.
But at the end of the day,
past this, okay?
Okay. Well, let's talk about it some more. Chewbacca in Bespin, like you said, Jay, he was like an Orion rage fit, you know, where he was like ready to do whatever, even if you fucking died.
He was like
stop
kicking
that.
the crap out of stormtroopers, and they had to put them in chains.
Well, and like Han's like, hey, you have to be there. You have to be there for Leia.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And
that was the first time you literally see Han Solo step out of the scoundrel, you know, and into like the general. You know, he's like, there's going to be another time. And even Chewbacca was still mad. Lando takes his cuffs off, and he's just like, I'm going to kill you, you mother. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
I had no choice.
Just saying.
I need to watch that. I haven't watched.
What a great film. What a great film to watch in the theater. If you guys get a chance to see it in the theater, it was awesome.
I would love to. Theaters aren't open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Well, they are in Florida, and that's what they're showing. They're showing they got Empire, they got Jaws, they have E.T., they have the Matrix trilogy. Basically all the old blockbuster films. Bill and Ted's 1 they were showing, but they sold out for Empire Strikes Back. It's even in Yahoo News. Remember, I post that link in the chat, in the Geeks and Gamers chat.
Yeah.
Yahoo News says Empire is the #1 movie in the box office because they were selling out. When the theater that we were at, Empire Strikes Back sold out.
Well, that's how. Well, that's how it was with Jurassic Park like 2 weeks ago or something. You know, it's so cool to see all these different old movies that are in theaters right now. Might as fucking well. They got to do something to stay open. Sell a little popcorn somehow. I don't know. Chewie and Leia walking past each other and Leia hugging Rey is most likely because it wasn't Peter Mayhew in the costume at that point.
Well, still, like, should have had him hug Chewbacca. It's not like we naturally needed to know if it was Peter Mayhew in the costume or not.
I don't think Peter Mayhew did any walking scenes. I think he was all sitting. Like in the, I think he did, because the last time I saw Mayhew, he couldn't even walk.
He's got that. He's got that tall person disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in a little thing to move around the last time he did a convention, and out. So I think he was just walking. I mean, he wasn't walking. He was just in the cockpit as co-pilot.
David Quintanas has released a New Mutant.
I just read that too.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever released that fucking movie. Macy Williams is gonna be in her fucking 40s.
She is.
Oh my god, that movie is new. Release it on streaming at this point. Holy shit.
Just have a cast reunion at the retirement home whenever, like, they're talking.
What? What are you laughing at? I missed it.
I don't know.
What are you fucking laughing about?
The fucking New Mutants.
Oh.
Poor movie. I just feel for it.
All right, Justice for New Mutants. They should just put it out on Disney Plus.
Just put it out already. This shit's so overdue.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because they were like, "Hey, we're gonna like reshoot this entire movie," and like, so they like go with this plan to reshoot. They do a bunch of reshoots, and then all of it was so bad. They're like, "All right, fuck it. We're just gonna release the original movie.
Yeah.
Like, fuck all this shit that we delayed. We're just gonna release the original movie." And then coronavirus happens, and they're like, "Oh, never mind."
Yeah.
That poor movie.
But I think we are gonna wrap it up here, though, guys. We can go
My movie theaters are open. This one is supposed to be open around end of July, but that was like we might be open sort of a situation. So I have no idea.
I mean, as far I don't think theaters in California open up anytime fucking soon.
Yeah.
I'm just lucky that I'm not like completely. Oh, we have a clip already. Hold on, that we're not completely shut down in San Diego. Here we go. Boom. Let's hear it.
Act like you're yawning.
I just want to laugh a little
God, that gets flipped.
That was
a little bit at the end.
that was really something.
That was something. What?
How many, Mr. George? How many stomps would you give that Chewbacca?
That Chewbacca?
Your channel.
What's that? Did you say, Jay? Or what did you say, Steph?
I said that's for your channel, Jay.
Yeah, we'll save that for Monday streams.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do Mr. George there. I can fucking act like a fucking fool on your channel, and you can act like a fool on mine. That's the rules. That's the rules.
That was the greatest thing.
Yeah.
But we are going to get going, guys. We've been going for over 2 hours now. I appreciate you guys all coming out. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, Sub, I'll see you next week, buddy. He'll be in Orlando. Get to hang out. That'll be fun.
That'll be awesome. I wish I could have hung out with Subhuman when he came here. He was up in LA and I just couldn't fucking make it work, unfortunately. But someone says a Californian wanting my theaters back to yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen here for a while, unfortunately. But so everybody plug their shit on the way out. Let's start with Mara.
Hello, I am Mara. Hello, I am Mara.
That's a real voice.
Hello, I am Mara Jade. I also go by Jade Shadow for my YouTube channel. I cover social commentary. I torment Jay on his Twitch streams because it's fun as hell to do. I don't plan videos in advance because I tend to wait until not necessarily until anything breaks, but something might break and I don't want to have a video planned and not be able to cover what's breaking in the news. Sometimes we'll talk about Star Wars, but most often we'll talk more about DC related stuff now. And when movies finally open up, I will start doing the vlogs for my members in the higher tier category, and I would hope to do that when movies are starting to be shown so I can give my raw thoughts on them before I talk about them on stream. So that's what my channel is all about right now.
Nice. Well, make sure you guys sub to Jade Shadow for all that good stuff. What about the resident Wookiee himself?
Go to Drunk 3PO. Just uploaded a video. We can see Jeremy's legs. He's wearing shorts.
Oh,
so
gross.
if you want to know what he looks like in shorts, there you go.
You're gonna have a lot of downvotes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of thumbs down on a Jeremy legs video. And last but not least, Steph, who's rocking the Fuck Naughty Dog merch. Tell us about your channel, Steph, and what people can expect over there.
Yeah, you can follow me on oh my god, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all the same. Yeah, all the same handle. Mine at home. I cover anything that I'm really into. So
she'll be on my channel tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll be on Jay's channel tomorrow night. I haven't really been pushing out content, to be honest. But yeah.
eventually, me and Steph are going to do some 100 streams over there.
I
Again,
know.
we're getting backed up a little bit, so we got to get back on the saddle of the pain that is watching the 100. But we did get a couple super chats before we end. Melissa sends $2. I've been to every Star Wars movie day one since episode 497. Oh, since the special edition releases of episode 4 in the theaters. Awesome, Melissa. And then Melissa also says, here's 2 by Ryan. Hope for a good KOTOR movie. I hope they stay the fuck away from KOTOR. I want them to make their own shit because they're just going to bastardize it, I think. But that's just my opinion. But there would be a lot of people out there who would like to see a good KOTOR movie. So you're not alone, Melissa. Space Windu with the fuck Naughty Dogs. I roasted Space Windu on the way out for some reason. He wanted me to roast him yesterday in the outro. So I hope you got all the clips you wanted, Space Windu. Red Flame Fox says, love your videos, man. Glad to be able to follow your live stream. Yeah, well, thanks, man. Glad you're here. Glad you're here too. But that is going to do it for us. I'm going to re-upload this to the RK Outpost live channel, which is like 3 subscribers away from 1,000 over there. Which is pretty awesome. But thank you all for being here. Thanks to my wonderful guests, Jade, Shadow, Drunk 3PO, and my nerdy home for being here. And we'll catch you on the Geeks and Gamers main channel a little over an hour from now on YouTube. If patrons members want to hang out in the after party and Discord, I'll be in there about 10 minutes from now and I hang out for a while in the supporter chat. Thank you guys so much. You're fucking awesome. Fuck Naughty Dog. We will talk to you later. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.